Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have created a TikTok filter inspired makeup look using the Morphe 10G palette. I'm also giving this palette away today, so if you'd like to see how I created this look and how you can win this palette for yourself, then stick around and let's do some makeup. Okay guys, getting started with today's look. First I'm going to use MAC's Prep and Prime Makeup Primer. And I'm going to apply this today with my fingers. MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter in Peach Luster. And I'm just tapping that into the skin with a Real Techniques sculpting brush. Crayon TV paint stick in the color 6W. To that, I'm going to add MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. This is in the color, that's two colors, it's C4 and C4.5 mixed together. And I'm applying this with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And now I'm just going to blend all of that with a Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Now for some cream contour, Studio Fix. This is the makeup stick. That's right. MAC's Studio Fix Soft Matte Stick in NW50. I'm going to work this in with a Real Techniques stippling brush. For highlighter, MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter in Radiant Rose. I'm going to work the highlighter in with, this is the Real Techniques Expert Edge Large Brush. Now it's time to set everything with powder. I'm using MAC's setting powder in Invisible. I'm just going to dust off the excess powder here. Because I don't like to cook with a super light pigmented powder, take a little bit of the Studio Fix pastels in Shivering White with a Real Techniques setting brush. Yes, setting brush. And I'm going to apply a little bit of that where I want a little extra highlight before I lay down my translucent powder so that I get the highlight, but it's a lot softer. It doesn't look as cakey. And it also, in photos, will read properly, where I find that when I cook and you take a picture, that all that heavy tinted powder really creates a lot of pushback in the flashes, so you get kind of like a ghost face. I personally don't think that that look is the goal, and I found that the Studio Fix Shivering White underneath true translucent powder really does give you a nice highlight without it looking too extra. There's extra, and then there's too extra. This is the palette that I am giving away today. And to recreate this filter look, it's just basically like a rainbow look. Grab one of these, and I'll grab one of these, and I need one of these. I'm going to start with Blaze a Trail, and I'm going to use this just sort of like an all-over wash to the eye. Let's start with the yellow on the inside corner of the eye. So we're going to go in here with this guy called Shine Hope. And I'm using Real Techniques Crease Prep Brush. Let's do the pink. We're going to do Keep It Kind to start with, and then we're going to move on to this glitter guy called Love Yourself down here as we build out towards the outside corner. So for that, I'm going to still go in with the same brush. I'm going to go in with the brush. I'm going to go in with my crease prep brush. I'm going to go in with the same crease prep brush because the pink's darker than the yellow, so the yellow isn't going to really change the pink too much. And this also is a bridge color, so if I have a little bit of the yellow to blend, that'll be great. And then I'm going to switch to a fresh brush when I do the sparkly pink on the outside. Now I'm going to switch up to the Instapop shade brush, and we're going to go in with this darker Love Yourself color here. For the under eye, I am going to go in with, let's do this blue guy right here, Inspire Change, and then we're going to follow that up with this glittery guy right here, Be a Visionary. Real Techniques Definer Brush. Moving back to the Instapop crease brush, which is what I used for the blue on the under eye. I'm going to go into this guy right here called Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. This I'm just going to put on the outside corner of the eye here. I'm just kind of move that up with the blue and the pink. Just put a little bit of this Live Your Life green in there. But let's put that like right on the inside of the crease here. Bold Metals Collection eyeshadow brush, which is what I used in the orange Blaze a Trail wash all over the eye. And then I'm gonna go into Dream Big right here, and I'm just gonna use that as like just a little touch of highlight on the brow bone. I think that's the look for today, and I've used every color except Everyone, which doesn't feel right to me. So let's go back in with this definer brush and go into that dark purple and use this as sort of like a liner. Let's get some more pink in there. I just want this pink to show up here. That looks pretty good. So we've used every single one of these colors today to create this look. which shows you really kind of how sheer it is. I think this palette really is more about sort of like a sparkly, glittery watercolor look. This isn't a palette I would do for an extreme makeup look. But let's go ahead and dust off this excess powder here, and we'll finish up the eyes. Just a little bit of liner and some light lashes, I think. I'm gonna tightline the upper lashes with MAC Eye Kohl Pencil in Smolder. Normally I would do like a white for the waterline to kind of make the eyes look bigger and pop, but let's do it different. Let's do a lighter pastel eyeshadow with sort of like a smoky rimmed, ooh, with that little smoky rimmed eye. I think that looks good. Let's do a little bit of pencil, just on the outside corner here, not too much. For lashes, I don't want to get too big or crazy today because I don't want to take away from all of the colors. So I'm going to use a pretty sheer pair of lashes here today. Before I pop those on, I'm going to give my lashes a quick curl and a quick coat of mascara, and I will be right back. Just put my lashes on. I'm going to give them a quick coat of mascara. I'm using the MAC In Extreme Dimension 3D Lash Mascara in black, and I'm just going to give them a quick, just a quick little swipe here. And then let's do the lower lashes. And for that, I'm going to switch to the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. And I'm doing that just because the spoolie on this one, it's so small and tight. It really helps to get in there with these little teeny tiny bottom lashes that I have. The Urban Decay Brow Blade in the color Cafe Kitty. Meow. All right, let's put some cheeks on. I'm going to start with some MAC bronzing powder and golden with the discontinued Real Techniques Artist Powder Brush. Okay, for blush, I'm going to use two different blushes. I'm going to start with Fleur Power, and then, and this is just going to kind of be a wash to go over the whole cheekbone, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the Pinch O Peach just to the apple of the cheek. Let's mix a little bit of Pinch Me in with the Fleur Power. And then going in with that Pinch O Peach. And then for highlighter, the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Gleam. Real Techniques Fan Brush. For lips, I'm starting with Runway Rogue Liquid Lipstick in Sex Symbol. And to that, I'm going to add a little bit of Runway Rogue's Haute is Hot pencil. Now that that is dry, I'm going to take a little bit of Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX01 just on the butt of the lip. And let's finish everything off with lip gloss in Lookbook Lips. And I've put it on the back of my hand so that I don't get the lip pencil on the applicator brush and then dip that back into my gloss. But I'm just going to put this on the back of my finger and just tap it onto my lips. I have some new glitter jellies from Suck Less Face and Body. This one is, or it's pink, roller pink. And this is just sort of like a holographic glitter. And it's got its own little jelly base. So you don't have to put anything extra to stick it on the skin, just on your fingers. And then let's just dab that all around the outside corner. So easy, I love it. It's so easy. Okay, I think this is going to finish our TikTok filter makeup inspired look. I'm just gonna set everything with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. And then while that's still damp, I like to take my powder brush and just tap that into the skin to give it a little bit of a softer, more luminescent finish. But make sure to avoid the area around the eyes where I've laid down the glitter because I don't want to take that off. Okay, well, let's see. For hair, I'm going to pick a blonde wig because I just think a blonde wig, it really is the most appropriate hair for the day, really. I've got my hair here. Hey, I look like fucking Barbara Mandrell. A little bit of Isles formula. Okay guys, here is today's completed look. It is the TikTok filter inspired makeup that I created using the Morphe 10G palette, which I am also. If you guys would like to win this palette, then you need to subscribe to my channel, and in the comments downstairs, tell me what you would like to see more of on my channel as far as makeup looks go, so that I get some inspiration to create these beautiful looks for all these Morphe palettes that I have to give away. And when you do subscribe, please don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Has anybody told you?